We have a very special review today, and this is the 2023 Subaru BRZ Sport Tech model. We'll go over all the exterior, the under the hood changes, as well as the interior. So guys, this is the Sport Tech model in Canada, which is equivalent to the limited model in the US. Coming onto the hood here, you can see two body lines coming straight down, really popping that hood. Dropping down to the lights here, full LEDs, LED turn signals, LED headlights with the nice daytime running. Dropping down here, we do have functional vents. I'm very happy to do that. Functional vents to bring all that air through. Coming over onto the grille, that iconic Subaru badge. Dropping down, we have kind of a whale-shaped grille, looking aggressive again, into that intercooler with a little kind of a lip spoiler in the front for those aerodynamics. Coming around to the side, wheel and tire setup. This is a 215/40 R18. This is the upgraded 18-inch wheel finished in a gunmetal that you get with the Sport Tech package. And these are the Michelin tires. Coming around the side here, we do have functional, again, air curtains on the side there to bring all that air through from the tires. We do have paint match mirror caps with a black trim around the window. Stepping back, I'll give you a side profile. Same wheel and tire setup in the rear, again with that gunmetal color. Moving on to the back, we have full LED brake lights, LED turn signals, as well as reverse lights. We have a dual tip exhaust. They are, in Japan, these tips are actually flush with the bumper or out a little bit, but for the US, they did sit them back there. I wish they would have brought them out, but they do sit a little bit further back. But nonetheless, looks very, very good. Coming around the side again. So now we'll take a look at all those engine changes and see if the 2023 is worth the money. We'll get right under the hood. Okay, we have the engine popped here. We do have our prop rod. Engine bay is very, very well laid out. Now this is a 2.4 liter making, this is making 228 horsepower and almost 200 pound-feet of torque. Big upgrade from the 2 liter that was making about 205 or 200. So big upgrade there in the power department. Everything's so well laid out in the engine bay. You can really have easy access to everything. Very spacious in there, very well laid out. Now let's take a look around back at the trunk and see how much space we have in there. And guys, there's a really neat feature that if you hold a button on the key fob, as well as this button here in the trunk, you hold it together, you can actually create a passcode for the trunk. If you ever forget your keys or you lock your keys in the car, whatever the case is, you can actually create a passcode and unlock your vehicle. Taking a look at the trunk here, guys. It is a bit of a smaller opening. Lots of space once you're inside. You can also drop those seats and you'll have a lot more, but the opening is a bit tight. It is a bit tight, but there's lots of space once you're in. If you can get in, quite spacious. Now we'll take a look at the interior.
Jumping into the interior here, you have this nice Alcantara along the door panel. Coming over, you have your window controls, and they're both automatic, up, down. You have your lock, unlock. You can adjust your mirrors there as well, and you have your window lock. Coming along to the steering wheel here. First, we'll stop down here. You have your little button to pop your trunk. You can adjust the lights on your gauge cluster. And also coming along here, we have our phone controls, so you can answer calls, end calls, you have your volume, so you can switch songs. Nice stitching, red stitching on the steering wheel. Got your Subaru logo. And then you have buttons here to control your gauge cluster. Now this is an all digital gauge cluster, which is really nice. You can see there, nice you have the tachometer right in the middle, and then you have your digital speed right in the middle of that, which is very nice. You have your digital fuel gauge, digital temperature control as well to tell you your oil temperature. Coming along to the middle here, you can see we have our dual, this is the Sport Tech model. So again, we have dual climate control. So you can adjust separate temperatures for driver and passenger. And then you have an 8-inch touchscreen, which is really nice, all digital. Home, you can go to your phone. And then also coming down here, this is the 6-speed manual. So you do have a very nice shifter. And this is different than my shifter in the WRX. It looks a little bit shorter. I could be wrong, but it looks a little bit shorter. You can see here we also have the 3 pedals because this is a 6-speed manual, and they're nice aluminum pedals as well. You have your 6-speed manual here. You got your first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, and sixth gear, all the way down. And reverse, you just pull up on the collar, and this one's up to the left there. You can see the backup camera. Back in neutral. And then also you have your defrost control there. You have your rear defrost that also does the windows. The mirrors. And then you have your recirculation, AC. What's nice about the Sport Tech model is you actually get these nice seats. So it's an ultra suede, kind of mixed with the leather in the seats here, which is very nice. You have the red stripe going down the back here, also along the bottom. You can see very nice seats, which is what you pay for in the Sport Tech model upgrade. There's a track mode here. You can turn off your traction control, heated seats. And then you also have the console here, which you can pop open right here. So there's a lot of controversy around it. So when you close it here, you have nowhere to rest your arm. And if you do rest your arm here, you could accidentally hit the button, which could open up your console, which can be very annoying. Thing I wish they included was the Alcantara just on the hood here of your dash. I wish they included it all the way across the top of the dash, because it kind of looks just weird having it just on the top of your gauge cluster here and not all the way across the top of the dash. I would show you the back seat room there, but I can barely get in myself. It can barely fit a person there. You can see there's no leg room between the back seat and the front seat there, but there are back seats, so that is a positive. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.
If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, and if you are new, subscribe to our channel. We have lots more videos coming, and we'll see you in the next one.